One of the great questions that we got this week is, can I put my headshot, my photo on my front cover of my book? We get that question a lot. If you're a first-time author, you're probably going to hear me try and talk you out of it. There are some reasons that it does make sense. If you're a first-time author and your face is your personal brand, if your website URL is your name, then that adds credibility to and ammunition to why you might want to put your face on the front cover. I usually have first-time authors add their photo to the back of the cover because that's a great other option that you can use. And we'll talk about the front cover in another conversation. The other pro to having your face on the front, other than building your personal brand, is that it enhances your credibility. If you want to be a speaker and you want to be out there engaging people, motivating and inspiring people, then you again might convince me that it might be a good idea. It conveys you as an authentic person. It makes you move up a step in that know and trust ladder that you hear a lot of people talking about. Not only do they know you, they recognize you, they'll see you at an event and they go, hey, I saw your book. I love that photo. That gives them that other element, the other pro, of being relatable. You are relatable to your audience by adding your photo to the cover of your book. It also makes your face, again, memorable. It adds to that marketing bucket to where no matter where you go, hopefully, if you've done a lot of marketing on your book, people recognize you more quickly. And it's also a cost-effective way. If you've already paid to have your headshots made, then that eliminates perhaps a small line item on your book budget in having to buy another type of image, whether it's an illustration or another type of graphic for your cover. Now, some of the cons to think about. Having your face on your cover before you have established your brand and what your message is will limit your broader appeal. If people don't know who you are or what you stand for or what you're going to be talking about, they're going to kind of question, why is your face on this cover? I don't know who you are. Once you've established yourself better and you've gotten out there and people do recognize you, then it makes more sense. The other con to having your face on the front is that you want to make sure that photo that you submit for that front cover is going to look good on that cover, that there's space to put your title and your subtitle, that you've got a hat or something, you can maybe put the title in the top of your hat. But you want to be thinking about that, and that's what a good designer will help you do. The other thing is that sometimes people will put a photo on the front cover. Let's say we had a gentleman that wrote a book about fishing. He had a great photo of he and his dog in a boat far away, and you couldn't really tell it was him. I'm a big dog fan, so anything with a dog, sure, let's put your dog on your cover. But it didn't really explain what his book was about. So you want to be sure that if you're going to use your photo, that it does explain what your book is about. The audiences may also think, if once they see your photo, let's say you have a very casual photo and you put it out there, and maybe you might be in running gear and your book has nothing to do with running or staying healthy or anything along that genre. It appearing on a cover in running gear on a professional book where you may want to be a speaker or a trainer or a coach and has nothing to do with running, you want to rethink that. The other thing that you want to be sure that you're not doing is overexposing yourself too soon. And you'll want to talk to a branding expert, and we can have that conversation if you like. But if you're overexposing yourself too much and you've got your face everywhere, it almost becomes like that crack in the wall that you no longer see anymore because you've seen it so much. Everybody that walks in new to your home may see that crack, but you don't see it. The same thing happens with your face. If you've got it blasted too many places, too often, people are just going to start tuning it out. So you want to think about the pros and cons of having your photo on the front cover of your book. I'd be happy to have that conversation. I'm Cathy Davis, daviscreativepublishing.com. We're ghost publishers of solo books and anthologies. We do all the work and you get all the accolade.